Okay, so now that we have our template made, I want to actually use that template to grade the form. So let's go through that process. I'm going to open up formscanner. Now, if you've just created your template is already loaded, but right now I just opened formscanner, so my template is not loaded. So first I have to load the saved template. But remember, if you've just created it, you don't have to do this step. So I go to load save template, find where my forms are, and then I'm going to do this image 01 multiple choice. This is the one I made in the previous video. Remember, I allowed for multiple choice answers on this one. All right, it says the template is loaded, and then I select the images. Now, this open dialog in Java, if I want to select multiple images, I can either go through and click on each one, holding down the shift button, or I can hold down the shift button, click on the last image, this image 09 with my mouse, and it'll select them all. So that's a really easy way to select all the images, especially if you have 200 images, 200 students, then you don't want to click on them all each individually. All right, I open those, and now I can do two things. I can either go image by image scan, and that goes through each image and shows you which answers have been selected, or I can do a start all images scan. Let's do this start all images scan first. I'll click on that, and that's going to go through each image, and it will produce a comma separated variable file, a spreadsheet file that you can save. And then I can open that up. Let's see. It saves it in the same folder as where your images are. And you can open this in Excel or Office, LibreOffice or whatever. And it has all the data from those images. Now we'll deal with that in just a bit. Right now it's just all separated by semicolons, but we'll deal with that actually analyzing that in a really easy way in just a bit. Okay, so I'm going to close that now. Let's look at this another way. I'm going to reopen those images, shift, click on the last image, open them again, and now I'm going to do an image by image scan. That's here. So I click on that. What this does is it goes through each image individually, and it shows you which markers are marked where. So here I bubbled B, C, A, and D, and so it shows that those have been selected. And then also over here it shows the results. So notice I have B and C, A and D listed for these. And in the analysis software that we provide, it'll actually account for these. And you can put multiple answers in the key. Okay, so I look at that, it gets them all correct. And over here it gets those correct as well. Something else you can do here, if you happen to be looking, and this has never happened to me, but if there is, say, it was bubbled here at E and it just didn't get it, I can click on my mouse and produce another bubble. And when I release this, I want you to notice question 3 over there under the results. Notice that it did just say C, and now it says C and E. So I can add in answers. I don't really foresee that being a problem, but if say a student just barely fills the bubble, then you can go through and you can manually put that in. But again, I've never had to do that. All right, so there's that, and then I have the IDs all as well. And then I can go through and look at each one individually. Oh, now notice that one didn't have any. Let's see, there might be another one that doesn't have any. No. Well, if it doesn't have one, let me show you what it looks like in the spreadsheet file. So if I open up that spreadsheet, this is the one where it didn't have any options bubbled, so it just has blank spaces for that. And again, that'll come up in the analysis because we'll account for that, and it'll be very clear when a student has not marked a question with big red marker. Okay, so you'll be able to see it very clearly. And let's see, that is the end for actually running formscanner. Once you get the hang of it, it really just takes a couple minutes, but looks like it's taken us about 4 minutes.